Alright, we should be live, chat. So, you guys know the drill by now. Let me grab the link, notify some friends, let them know I'm live, and also tweet it out real quick. Yeah, today, after watching Evo, I thought making... Sorry, you can hear me twice. I thought it'd be a good idea to make a 2v2s tier list, because the previous tier list I made, well, it's somewhat dated at this point, and it was pretty much entirely for 1 versus 1. Alright, let me close out of Discord. Gotta save all the computer space, you guys know. What's up, guys? Hi, Jean. Hi, Jasper. Hope you guys are alright. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so let's get into this. Joe Biden. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna do this similar to how I did it last time, right? We're just gonna load into the lab and take a better look at the characters, right? But the first thing I want to establish, simply because we don't have the data, chat, is I have an illegal tier down here for the characters that we weren't able to see at Evo, and of course frickin' Morty. Because there's just simply enough no data on them, right? I can't really tell you guys how good those, like, Iron Giant and LeBron James are, since we couldn't see them. So, yeah, with that out of the way, of course, D through S tier, standard, but this first one, chat, I did think long and hard about, right? I couldn't really decide if, like, I actually think that this is the worst character in the game or not. So I do have 2 characters in D tier, but normally I would just have 1, and that character is the Tasmanian Devil. Yep, I can speak. Taz is a very interesting character, who's getting reworked pretty much entirely in probably the Season 1 update, because the devs understand that they gutted him too much, despite him being already a very bad character. But despite all of that, we saw 2 in top 8. There were 2 Tazes, which is crazy. Now, only one of them was a Taz main. The other one was originally a Taz main, but switched to VELMA since this character just became what I would have said is unviable. Simply enough, Taz has the worst range in the entire game, chat. Nakat and Void run, Jean. Yes. He has little to no range, right? These moves are alright, but his main mechanic is the seasoning. We saw Courage get this off a couple of times, and when you do, it's very devastating. It is the worst debuff you can get probably in this entire game. Maybe full frozen is worse, but it's very bad. You do not want to get turned into a chicken. What? Other than that, Of course, there is the Taz NATO, but this move is not good anymore. Like, it's a very solid move. It just does not last for a long time. Now, we did see next to the Velma, they were able to use the dog pile quite a bit. And that move gets stronger the more people get caught in it, which is interesting. And it does become pretty big if you get a couple people in it. So, he has some stuff, but his range is so bad. This projectile is so bad that it's literally the projectile Finn uses if he doesn't have money. Right? And that's just straight up one of his moves. And there's no, like, that's just what that move does. So, yeah. It's just, there's a lot wrong with this character. But we saw 2 of them in top 8. So, I don't know. Maybe I just don't see the vision. But joining him in D tier, because I can't tell you if he really is the worst in the game or not. I don't know. I felt like someone else needed to go in the D tier. And that character is Garnet. Or Garnet. Excuse me. I think Garnet's a very interesting character. I actually think she could work great as a counter pick, and I believe Leviathan pulled out the Garnet once or twice in pools, which is something to note, but I don't think anyone else really used this character. I think this move, not that move, that move is very good. You can apply it to yourself and teammates, and you negate projectiles entirely for a little bit, which is very interesting. Right? Some duos have quite a bit of projectiles going on. So, I think in a counter pick sense, she can make that work quite a bit. But other than that, she has a lot of kill power, but her damage output is somewhat lacking. And I mean, she doesn't have the best spiking tools. This move is very slow. It's actually gonna be your side special in the air that you're gonna use more often for it. But even then, it's not super fast, right? And a good amount of stocks, probably like 30% or so that we saw, were taken from spikes yesterday. So that is something she lacks that is proven to be very important. But she does have this move. That move is annoying as fuck. I'm sure if you've ever queued into a Garnet, you see him spam that move. And yeah, it's very annoying. The only thing is, it's kind of laggy. You can, like, always just bait and punish it. So, yeah, there's a character that takes advantage of armored moves way better than Garnet. But we'll get to them in a bit. So, joining Taz in the D tier, I am going to put Garnet. Right? And then after that, we just simply didn't see this character yesterday, chat. And I hate to say it. What's up, Aiden? Thanks for stopping by, man. But it's my boy. It is my boy. Jake the dog. And I think, quite frankly, it's just because in doubles, there's better characters, right? Jake has forward air. This move is pretty much Jake's entire kit. This is gonna be the move you see him use almost constantly. And he can also eat his teammates and give them armor, which is interesting. But it's very laggy, right? If you're taking advantage of that, it'll probably have to be between stocks. Skateboard, of course, this move is ridiculous. One of the strongest attacks in the entire game when it comes to dealing damage. 23 there. That is with some aggressive perks, but yeah, it is ridiculously strong. So he does have that. But ultimately, he's just kind of lacking when it comes to the tools he has. He has no projectiles and whatnot, no real specials that'll assist teammates. His spike is very solid. This is like the only spike that can kill at 0. Simply because you hit him once and then you just keep landing on top of him. So that's very potent. But he struggles a lot to kill off the top. Which, depending on what characters you play, you probably see that happen very often. So, what's up, TMA? Michaela? Kumi, what's up, guys? Can you ask for something? Go for it. So, yeah. I hate to do it to my boy, but in doubles, there are quite a few better characters. Alright. And after Jake, we have Shaggy. I have never thought highly of this character at all. And, I mean, I've talked about it a bit on stream, but we saw the occasional Shaggy as counterpicks, and most notably, we saw Starlight and Miku on this character get 9th, I believe, with the Arya and Shaggy, which was a very interesting duo. They went on quite the run, but yeah, Shaggy just doesn't have as much in doubles as he does in singles. The sandwich is alright. There was a point in time where the commentators talked about that sandwich for like 20 minutes. And he has these loops with the nair into, I think, down air is what they'll do. And this move is hella disjointed, right? This move is a great spiking tool. But the main thing is he can't charge that up in doubles near as often. So you're going to see him make use of this here, one last zoinks, which you'll see most of the time in singles too, so it's not just a doubles thing. But since there's 2 opponents, it is way easier for at least one of them to come and just hit you out of charging it. Plus, while you're charging it, you're essentially leaving your teammate on their own to take on 2 people. So, yeah, ultimately, this character is just somewhat lacking. I think Shaggy has the 2nd worst range in the whole game next to Taz. Like, excluding this down air. This side B you'll see spammed a lot. It's another move that you can just bait and punish, similar to Garnet's side light, which is not quite as easy in doubles as it is in singles, but he can adapt where it's going to. Just not a whole lot. So you will see him use that move quite a lot to approach. This character isn't bad by any means, but ultimately, just looking at the entire roster, I think there are quite a few better picks than Shaggy. So he'll belong in the C tier. And the tiers are ordered, but not by a whole lot. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. But, like, I could see Garnet being worse than Taz. I can see Jake being better than Shaggy. I could see the other C tier character being better. Like, yeah, so keep that in mind. But after Shaggy, we have a very difficult character to play. And one that we didn't see a whole lot of, which is Steven Universe. Definitely the worst support character. I don't think anyone's going to argue that too much. And in the current meta, we just haven't seen enough Steven, right? But Flash Tyree got, I believe, 25th. Very commendable placing. With this character, Flash Tyree and his teammate Ox. And yeah, Steven's just very difficult. He can set up these like sort of boxes I've seen him do. And the opponents can just bounce off of those a lot, and you can rack up damage super fast. So that is always something to keep in mind with this character. And he also still... They aren't true anymore at higher percents, but he can do these nair down air loops that can be very potent. Now, I'm not good at any character's loops but Harley, but he has him, alright? He has him. Which can do quite a bit of damage, but loops aren't quite as good in doubles as your teammate, or their teammate can always just hit you out of them. And, yeah, this character just, I think, will absolutely rise, especially after we see nerfs coming in. He has the Melon Steven, which can be annoying, but isn't particularly good. So, currently, I think this character goes at the top of C tier. Still a very solid character. Alright. Now, B tier is kind of packed. And you guys might call me crazy for this, but especially after we saw Chavo and Zoo underperform a little bit, they dropped out at 9th. Not dropped out, they got eliminated at 9th. Rockin' Hyper Offense, Finn and Batman. Very interesting duo. But yeah, I think Finn is somewhat lacking in doubles. I honestly do. This character is obviously like top 3, top 2, top 5, whatever you want to say in singles. Incredibly good character. But whenever there's just these like clustered fights with 4 people, the sword starts to matter less and less. Spacing becomes less important, and it's more just team play as a whole. So there is that, right? If you're poking with the sword and their teammates above you, you can just get hit out of it, and it doesn't matter that you have a sword. But Finn still has some great frame data and a serious combo game. Up B is very potent, and it's confirmed to be getting a nerf soon. And he can also give his own teammate the projectile like defense with the armored cheeks and also the speed boost. So he does have that when it comes to supporting his team. And yeah, I could absolutely see this character being higher in B tier, but not much higher. Like, I don't think he's any tiers higher than this. So, yeah, call me crazy, but Finn, nowhere near as good in doubles as he is in singles. Right? After Finn, this is another character that I absolutely think we can see rise in the future, which is Arya Stark. Of course, Roger and Miraman. Roger, the best Arya in the world currently, switching to the VELMA for doubles because, I mean, they were there to win the tournament, right? And the Arya just wasn't working quite as well. But this character is the absolute definition of a glass cannon, right? She's the lightest in the game, but her combo game is quite ridiculous, right? I can't really do her stuff because I don't play the character, right? So just take my word for it. You've seen Arya before. Her ladder combos are ridiculous. She has strings that can kill you off the top on a mix-up at like 50% with her up special. And she has the dagger you can dash to. We saw Roche SD with that move in Grands. But that move is incredibly good. And whenever she picks up a KO, she has the pie. Right? It doesn't have a cooldown. It's just a move that activates specifically when she knocks someone out. Here, let me just here. Yeah, that's probably high enough. I was very wrong, chat. Alright, surely. There. And then that just creates a stage hazard. That slows you down for like a pretty bad amount of time. Or like bad in a sense where if you eat it, you're gonna take some hits. How do I have so much gold? I've just saved it, Supersonic. Yeah, so she has that move, which is another very good thing that she has. She has the turn attack, which I believe increases hers and her teammates' damage for a while, which is very good. But yeah, we just didn't see enough of this character in the tournament as a whole. Simply because of her difficulty, and they're just being way better characters currently. So I can absolutely see her rising after the next patch. But currently I have her in the B tier, just above Finn. Right? And after that, chat, I did not pick the best mains for doubles. I do not think Harley is near as good in doubles as she is in singles. I've said this for a while. She just has cutscene combos, right? Her combos last a very long time. And when you're doing this, their teammate can always just come and hit you out of it. Which is why loops are nowhere near as good in doubles. Right? Because you're not going to get away with doing all that when there's no stocks, there's no 2v1 situations. There's always going to be a teammate around to stop you from doing that. But she still has some stuff. Doll, you can actually just kind of just throw into a fight, and it'll most likely stick someone, your teammate included. Which is very interesting, because when it's on your teammate and they're fighting, it's essentially kind of just a get off me, like, sort of jacket that you have on, right? Like, it can end combos or it can extend combos, or it can stop you from getting comboed, and Harley can always detonate it whenever you want, whenever she sees fit, so it's a very interesting tool, hard to master, but it's not bad by any means. And her best tool is the balloon trap, or the jack-in-the-box, whatever the hell this is called. It denies a very big portion of the stage, right? If you place it around here, like roughly at the enemy's head level, they can't walk. If they walk under it, they're gonna get hit by it. If they try to jump over it, they leave themselves open a bit more. And you can always just hit them into it, extend combos that can kill at like higher percents on some stages, depending on where it's at. And it can also reset yours and your own teammates' jumps. So if you're like above them and you're going to lands, if you land on the balloon trap, you can get your jumps back, which is very interesting. So that overall is a great tool, right? Harley, of course, has one of the best spiking tools in the game, especially if you're using the character perk that allows you to angle it. So this character has quite a bit, but ultimately I think she is a little bit more of a singles character than she is a doubles character. So I have her right in the middle of B tier. We saw Bandman and Blazy rocking the Bugs and Harley. Very interesting, very fun to watch. Quite an aggressive duo. And they got 9th at Evo, so they did very well. But other than that, I actually don't think there are any other Harleys with a notable placement, as far as I know. Alright, after that, we saw a part of one of the absolute coolest duos in the tournament. We have the Reindog. Of course, Sinum and Leviathan were a treat to watch. I absolutely love watching those two. Playing one of the more unique duos in the game. But yeah, Reindog is, well, a support character. And a very solid one at that. The tether, we saw Leviathan save Sinum multiple times with that move from attacks that surely would have killed. So if you're on top of the tether and you're able to react to your opponent taking a fatal hit, or if they're out of recovery options or whatnot, Reindog can always use that move, and it's very, very good. Absolutely their best tool. And there's also the crystal. That's not the crystal. Ignore that. The crystal. On stages like Batcave, or whenever Chromulons is legal, Chromulons, if you get on top of the cars or on top of the speakers and charge that move all the way up, it gets to a point where you can barely even reach it, right? And it's just free damage over time. It cuts off an entire portion of the stage. So, as long as you're using the character perk Crystal Pal, that move is incredibly good. And this projectile has 0 cooldown. You're able to spam it as much as you want. You have the fire to cut off a part of the stage. So Reindog has a lot of stuff that absolutely shines in doubles, but doesn't work quite as well in singles. On top of all that, this character can just scrap. Right? Reindog's combo game is nothing to scoff at, to be honest. This move is very solid. You can use it to get back to the stage, to just skull bash people off the stage, whatever you want. So, I think Reindog in doubles is a great character. At the top of B tier. Oh, and you can't forget this move, letting your teammate pick you up and throw you, is very fun. Very cute that they added that. Oh, I didn't turn off the tier maker. Ignore that. The up special. This move is awesome. Alright, in doubles. Very cool. I love Reindog. He is the goodest boy. Alright, at the top of B tier, one of the winners of the tournament, and in the thumbnail, is Wonder Woman. In singles, I don't think highly of this character at all, but in doubles, she has quite a lot of stuff. It's mainly that move. Her down special is busted. It gives you and your teammate armor, right? Which essentially allows you to take a hit and retaliate in this game. The armor makes it so you take no knockback. Or if you're at too high of a percent, it'll stop you from dying in a fatal hit. And whenever she has a teammate near her, she dashes to her teammate. So it can be used to recover as well, if your teammate is very aware of that. It's kind of similar to the Reindog tether. Just it has like nowhere near as much range, but yeah, you can use this move to land for free. You can use this move to get back on stage for free. You can use this move to reverse spikes or attacks from the top for free. That move is insanely good. And on top of that, she has the lasso, which either pulls towards you or if you hit the tipper, it does quite a bit of knockback. If you nail that at like 90+% when they're off stage, they'll just die. That move is very potent. Whenever you're using the whip of Hephaestus, we're just gonna say I said that right. Get off the screen, bro. Yeah, this character has quite a lot of sauce. Her combo game is nothing to scoff at, but her damage output kind of is. She doesn't have the best damage output. And her kill power, aside from reverse and stuff with the down B, is kind of lacking. It really just depends on if you're able to nail stuff like the lasso or get the reversals with the down B. Who's the best character in the game? We're getting to it, Hookman. We are getting to it. But just in twos, it is VELMA. Right? It is VELMA. But we're getting to it. So, yeah, this character has quite a lot of sauce in doubles. I think she is very good, but the other Wonder Woman that was expected to get top 8, that we expected to see do very well, was Sandstorm and Boomy. Sandstorm on the Wonder Woman. And Sandstorm getting, like, top 3, top 4, top 8, top 2, whatever, in some of the community 1v1 online tournaments. And doing that well with his character in ones is crazy. So, yeah, Sandstorm and Boomy just weren't able to go the distance, surprisingly. Which, is it the duo they played? Is it Wonder Woman? Is it Arya? Like, who knows? Who knows? It's hard to say, like, what it was exactly that caused them to underperform. But we did see Nakat and Void take the whole tournament with this character, so I think that more than makes up for it. I think Wonder Woman players were eating good after that tournament. So, yes, I have her at the very top of B tier. And yeah, okay, rounding out the cast, the A and S tiers. At the very bottom of A tier, we have pretty much the undisputed best character in singles, right? You can argue bugs, but I think most people will tell you it is Batman. This character is nuts, dude. Like, they decided to make him a bit of a glass cannon. Despite him having, like, all that muscle, he is the third lightest character in the game. He is... Noodle Arms over here weighs 1.5 times more than him, which is kind of weird, but that is the case. So, yeah, that is his weakness. He is very light. But other than that, Batman has a great kit. Batarang weakening the opponents with a projectile, right? Which is crazy. And some of his moves will continue to add weaknesses just for hitting them, which is very ridiculous. But yes, his most notable stuff are both of his up specials. We've all died to it like 12 too many times. I'm sure we're all sick of getting hit by these moves. But those hitboxes are massive. There is nothing you can do about this move if you are above Batman. Hell, this damn near outranges Harley's down air. It is that ridiculous. So this character is very strong. He definitely did some training during the alpha to the beta, because most people were saying Batman was one of the worst, if not the worst character in the alpha testing for this game. But he is ridiculous now. The smoke here stomps projectiles, so we'd often see Sinum and Leviathan just lead with this while Sinum sets up the crystal in the back. Or while Leviathan sets up the crystal in the back, excuse me. This character has so much sauce. This down air is one of the better spiking tools in the game, which is very important to have. Yeah. But his hitboxes are huge. Batarang's busted. I'm sure we're all kind of fed up with Batman if you play singles. So, in doubles specifically, he's going at the bottom of A tier. Alright. After Batman, we have a character that I am going to fail to play, so excuse me. I'm failing to even select them. Spoiler, them. We got Tom and Jerry. This character's crazy difficult. There's a reason we only saw one of them. And there's a reason the one of them was Void. Void notoriously plays insanely difficult characters. But, yeah, the most potent thing this character has is these slingshot dare loops that I can't even begin to do, let me be honest. Where you do slingshot, and then pick up Jerry and do a down air, and then just repeat that. It does, like, 20 damage a loop. It is crazy. Right, that does 8. This does, like, 11. Okay, it does around 20. So if you get hit with 3 or 4 of those, you're almost dead on the stock. Right, you cannot afford to be getting hit by too many of those. And on top of that, the tennis balls here, we saw work quite a bit. Like, any projectile in 2s is just more likely to hit due to there being more targets on the screen. So just having those out can be very potent, right? We see this move can combo into a lot. This move can actually also start the slingshot down airs. And it's very safe, obviously. Like, you can't really reach Tom if he's using that move, for most characters in the cast. So, yeah, this character just has so much sauce, and whenever we start to see more people playing this character show up, I think they could be quite a problem in the future. But I think they are probably the hardest character in this game. I can, like, definitively say at this point. So I have them at the top of the A tier. So yeah, the first and the third place duos, notably not the best characters, but they kind of worked together well. I think Reindog and Batman had more natural synergy than Tom and Jerry and Wonder Woman. But yeah, it's very interesting. Those two ignoring the meta entirely and playing characters that aren't quite as good. Still incredible characters, but yeah, it's not like we saw everyone pull out a Taz. But like we kind of did. There were more Tazes in top 8 than there were Wonder Woman and Batman and Tom and Jerry, but that's no surprise. So yeah, kind of crazy. But at the bottom of S tier, chat, I'm putting this absolute menace, Superman. Most notably, the 3 Superman Velma duos that got 9th with Dante and CPWMA. 5th with their names constantly slip my mind, I'm sorry. And also 5th, I think, or 4th, were Tiffany and Stolly, right? So we saw... No, they did get 4th, Tiffany and Stolly. That's right. We saw a lot of Superman Velma. And that's because Velma has a lot of projectiles. So they make use of this perk, right? It's an icicle, bro. Or a fucking snowflake. There. Ice to beat you. Every time your projectile knocks someone back, it adds 2 stacks of ice if you're stacking it with your teammate. And the difference between only 1 person using it and 2 is like night and day. So most of them were running this perk, double stacking it, and then Superman running Break the Ice deals additional damage to fighters debuffed by ice. The additional damage scales with stacks of ice. So running this next to Velma was insanely potent. I didn't take the tier maker off the screen. I apologize, chat. I didn't have any gameplay yet. The illegal list are the characters that weren't allowed at Evo, Teemo. So there's just not data on them, sadly. But I'm still gonna say where I think they'd be at the end. So yeah, we see we saw this duo quite a bit. He has... What move is it? Where is the ice, bro? I don't play Superman. I'm sorry. Neutral special. That's the one. And then he's able to just use that move with the Break the Ice perk while Velma's also adding a lot of ice. And he just starts to do crazy damage. This up special in the air is one of the absolute best moves in the game. He can control where he sends him. So while he's recovering, if you get scooped by that, he's just going to throw you straight down into the blast zone. And he's also going to try to reach you with it up here and throw you straight up into the blast zone. Or sometimes he'll throw you forward and try to get that and throw you just straight into the blast zone off the side. His recovery is insanely good because this move can go across the entire stage, similar to what we see with Brawl Meta Knight or Smash Ultimate Steve. I'm just saying, whenever you have a glide like that, the character has been broken in the past. So maybe that's like the common denominator. I don't know. Maybe if your character has a glide, they are just destined to be a top tier or crazy broken. Yeah, and Superman is the second heaviest character in the game. This character doesn't give a fuck. He will take as many hits as you're gonna give him, and he oftentimes wouldn't die into 150+%. We saw him live to 200% sometimes. We'd see a Superman duo's counter pick to Mansion, so he had those ceilings to bounce off of to live even longer. This character is ridiculous. So I have him at the very bottom of S tier. Yeah, incredibly potent when next to Velma. Despite him not being able to make use of the cooldown reduction at all, the ice to beat you and the break the ice combo is just so good. So ridiculously good. Right? And above him, this is probably a surprise to nobody. The best overall character in the game if you factor 1s and 2s, but the second best character in each, right? It is, of course, Bugs freaking Bunny, bro. This character is the best character to pair next to Velma in the entire game. And we saw four Bugs Velmas in the top 8. 4. A 50% pick rate in the top 8. The 8 best teams at that tournament. That's how good that duo is. And I mean, Bugs, we've seen him at this point. He has these Nair Dare loops, which are incredibly potent. He has Nair to Nair to Nair to Nair to forward air that can oftentimes kill people off the side. He has the best spike in the entire game. This move can almost always combo into itself at the right percent. He has Tunnel, which we saw Roja and Mirrorman make incredible use of. You can use this to either mix up your opponent or just get to safety. He has the Safe, which is a massive projectile that becomes like insanely difficult for you and your teammate to dodge in 2s, right? Like in a 2s match, if you're fighting a Bugs, you can guarantee you or your opponent will get hit by Safe like at least once. Rocket is insanely broken. That move can kill off the top at like 50%. You can like read your opponent, go for the up air, and then get a dodge read up B, and just kill him. This up air is way better than Harley's, and I'm very mad about it. His combo game is the best in the game. This character just has so much. And nerfs to this character have been confirmed next time we see a patch. So, Bugs mains, you guys, you don't have it much longer. But this character, I'll be honest, is fun as fuck. He is just so privileged. He is the best at pretty much everything he does. So, At the very top of S tier. Yes, the top of S tier. We have Bugs. But chat, there is one character that is so fucking good that, I mean, she just breaks what you'd expect to see in a tier list. And yes, it is well, it's the Orange Lady. The Orange Lady herself. I renamed S tier to VELMA. Yep. That's the VELMA tier right there. Nah. We have VELMA. Chat, in the top 8, you want to take a guess how many VELMAs there were? It was every duo that wasn't using the Batman or Reindog or the Tom and Jerry and Wonder Woman. 6 out of 8. That is absurd. You should never see that in a fighting game. Ever. If a character's that good. In fact, I think the only time I can think of that ever happening... Bugs, you are annoying, bro. The only time I can think of that ever happening was when Leroy destroyed Tekken 7 when he first came out. And there was 7 of them in the top 8. So I don't know if there's ever been any other... Brawl Meta Knight, I'm sure, probably had that happen a few times. But, yeah, VELMA is a serious problem right now, chat. One of her best options right here is Knowledge is Power. As she's gathering the evidence for hitting the opponents, the stuff that shows up just occasionally, her or her teammate can collect it, and you get 7 gray health. That is an entire hit nullified, essentially, which is insanely good. She has the best projectiles in the game. This laser beam kills at like 120. Like 120. You see how long that projectile is, and it's killing at that low? She has the word bubbles. She has that, which reduces cooldown. And that's why it is so good next to Bugs Bunny. That's why he's the best beneficiary of VELMA. But yeah, her projectiles are so good. I don't know which one the word bubbles is, chat. I don't play this character, all right? Is it up special? I don't know, chat. You've gotten hit by the word bubbles. It is annoying. Yeah, so if she's either applying ice stacks with her projectiles next to a Superman, or honestly next to Bugs Bunny too. But most importantly, reducing the Bugs Bunny's cooldowns. This character can just safely sit in the back while whichever teammate is benefiting from her goes in. But on top of that, she can scrap, man. This move pokes very well. Her down air is not that bad. It reaches pretty far below her. Alright, it's not crazy disjointed or anything. This move is... She can juggle you with this move pretty well. Right? It's not like this character can't scrap by any means. Her one weakness that is barely a weakness, chat, is her recovery ain't that good. But it's very rare that you see kills from just straight up not being able to recover. Because you get 6 options in this game, right? So bad recovery is not super common. So this character can scrap better than a lot of characters, especially in 2s where you don't see loops quite as much. This character has better projectiles than any other character. This character can make your teammates' cooldowns last like half a second. VELMA is so good in doubles that she gets her own tier above S tier. And this character got a pretty big nerf. She used to weigh like 3 points less, I believe, than LeBron James. right? And she's just like this fucking nerd. So, and now she still weighs more than the big ass reindeer dog, than like Batman, the big muscular man, like, right? She's still got quite a bit of weight to her despite the nerfs. She has it all, essentially. There are 0 flaws that this character has, and just about everything that she does is better than what any other character can do. VELMA has some serious nerfs coming. So chat, this is the current tier list for me in 2v2s. And I think this is a very solid tier list in my eyes. Just with everything we've seen so far. But of course, there were these illegal characters. And where I'd put them, personally, is I would put LeBron James below Taz. He has some very interesting stuff in 2s, right? He can give his ball to his teammate, which they can then use as a projectile. And he also has, Iron Giant, chat. Iron Giant is a very interesting character in 2s. He's big. He weighs nearly twice as much as Superman. But yeah, he will get comboed into oblivion. But he has some very solid options. He has the Rage mode, which gives him 30 gray health. He has, and like, crazy strong specials. And he can still, like, he can still scrap, right? He's probably the worst at that in the entire game. But he's not horrible, right? And he's just there to soak up all this damage in 2s. While your teammate can do a lot, right? So I think Iron Giant is a very interesting character. And especially once we see some of these characters get nerfed, I think he'll be very solid in 2s. I'd put him around here. And then Rick and Morty, I personally haven't looked at the leaks. I want my initial reactions to be on stream. But I've got a feeling these are 2 other mages, right? So I think Rick will be around here. Whereas look at all the bruisers we see down here. 4 bruisers down here. No, 5 bruisers down here. And what? 1 bruiser that's higher up? These are all sass. Yeah. So there is 1 bruiser that I think is like very good right now. And I don't think Morty is going to join those ranks personally. So if I had to guess, he'd be around here. We haven't seen any gameplay of him yet. I haven't seen any gameplay of Rick personally, but I don't know. If you've seen the leaks, maybe Rick doesn't look this good, but I think given where the other mages are, I think Rick is going to be very, very good. And I'm looking forward to playing this character. I'm going to be a Rick main, chat. Trust me. So this is where if I'm guessing, while there's no data, these characters will end up. But these characters don't even exist yet. So, who knows? But yeah, that is the full tier list, chat. Given what we've seen, I think this is a very solid list. So, yeah. But for the actual image, I'm going to probably just keep these guys out for now. Whoops. So, yeah. I mean, I think a good amount of people would agree with this list. I could be wrong. Maybe this is a dog shit list. I don't know. But that's what I got so far. Currently, with this current meta. Whoops, that is YouTube. I was gonna pin a comment in chat. Not leaking the recommended. No. You don't get to see what I watch. I really don't care. What's in my recommended, bro? Probably like Jay Schlatt. I don't know. All right. So, yes, let me just timestamp this and pin the comment. Just so you guys can all see. Anyone that comes in here afterwards. Let's see, where is this at in the stream? This is roughly 54 minutes in. We'll say 53. Whoops. Hey, let me get that bot out of here, chat. Ignore them. You'll get hacked if you don't. So, you know, just don't go to whatever they say. Is there more? No. That was just... Okay. Dun dun dun. Alright. Pin message. Do timestamps not work? I guess timestamps just don't work in live stream chats. That makes sense. Alright, chat. So yeah, that's the list. Here, I'll show you guys one more time. Yes, we just finished it. It's noon. I closed out of tier maker. Whoops. Here's the list. It's noon. The best pair in the game is Bugs and Velma, but Velma and Superman is also very, very good. And then, yeah, these characters we just don't have data on, and these characters don't exist yet. So, but I still put where I think they'd be on the tier list towards the end. But yeah, I think this is a very solid list, just post Evo. And yeah, I think I was able to give a bit more input on the characters than I was in the first tier list we made. Because I mean, I know a lot more about the game now, pretty much. So yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that portion of the stream. Now we're just gonna hop into some games. I think viewer games would be fun. Depends on... Sorry, you can hear me twice for a second. I needed to pop out the chat so I can moderate. If any of you be naughty, I see you. If the Velma and Jake bug was still a thing, they'd be the best one. Maybe. Yeah. Probably, honestly. That bug was very funny. Alright. Let's get into some games, chat. If anyone wants to do viewer games, let me know. But until then, we're just gonna... I forgot to pin... No, I didn't forget to pin the comment. Until then, I think we're just gonna hop into some public games. So if any of y'all want a game, just let me know. Go ahead and type your Warner Bros. Name in chat, and I can start a queue.
Choose your character.
Yeah, I got around an hour. Around an hour to stream. And then I have some plans tonight. I haven't played today at all, so excuse me if I suck more than usual. Versus a Shaggy. Hey, yo. Nah.
Prepare yourself.
Nah, bro, I'm lonely as fuck. Among Us is sus because they can't spell. Okay.
Like we couldn't pick a less ghost-filled place to fight.
Hey yo, hey yo. Nah, not me, not me. Nothing wrong with that though. I too support it entirely. It's just you? Look, I'm a fucking nerd, alright? I play Dungeons and Dragons on Sunday nights. Leave me alone, man. Bro is sandwiching. Oh god, I really got hit by that, bro. I've played so many Shaggies by now, I should know better. What? Huh? Oh god, I'm dead to that.
Red team.
Mansion is quite the stage.
Match point. Blue team.
I knew that clown lady scared me.
Bro's really trying to charge that. Alright. Let me not choke this. I never choke. I am the ultimate closer. There we go. Very nice. You stay in your room too? Yep. Right there with you.
I'm more proud of my doctorate, but this is good too.
Let's go.
Alright, not a bad first game.
Choose your character.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Psychologist. That's quite the combo. Just watching YouTuber playing some MultiVersus. Yeah. I'll be playing Smash, but my Switch be. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear about that. It's Nan. I don't know if that's the scenario for epic sunglasses emoji.
Prepare yourself.
I guess the heart emoji isn't the right one either. Maybe the heartbroken emoji, you know? I think that would make the most sense.
Bring it on.
He switched to LeBron. Battle of the sports equipment. We do have a bat, that is true.
Let's roll.
We have a mallet too. You can play croquet, giant mallet edition.
Blue team. Better than I thought.
Ow.
Sorry about your face.
I don't think this LeBron was the play. Switching off to Shaggy. Oof.
Heads up!
There we go.
Victory!
Honestly, don't know where our ranking stands, chat. We threw a lot of games yesterday.
Huh? Is that I stink and Harley rules? I agree.
I don't know.
Choose
Where are we?
character.
Yeah, we did fall quite a bit. We were like around, I think, 4,000. Wish they could add We Bear Bears. That'd be kind of funny. Have them like stacked on top of each other.
Charmed, I'm sure.
It wouldn't be impossible. Not the first time we'd see bears in a fighting game. Shoutouts to Rongchu, the Tekken player. Especially Ice Bear. What? There's a panda and I think a grizzly bear in Tekken. They're very funny characters.
Prepare yourselves.
We're at the names. I think that show was a little bit after my time. I also wasn't much of a Cartoon Network kid, but I still enjoyed some of the shows occasionally.
Get ready to eat my sword!
Man, sometimes I fight Finn and it just feels unwinnable. And sometimes it's like this. I think Finn is just a character for all skill levels. Right, he has some very crazy combos, but he doesn't have to do them to get relatively far. Surprised they have TV in Iowa.
Get ready for a speeding.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of corn here. Or did you change your name to A-Box? I am down to play. I'm down to play with anyone in chat. If you want, just go ahead and put your Warner Bros. Name in chat.
Pretty good. Better step it up.
And I will get you guys in a queue. Oof.
Match point. Red team.
Not nice, not cool.
Oh, I think that would have killed. Alright. I got you to A-Box. After the set with this Finn. Box, are you an H-Box fan, perchance? I'm curious. I don't know if that's where the box in your name comes from. I just have a feeling. Wanna play a quick 2v2? I'm down. Yeah, I'll do 2s or 1v1s. Whichever you guys want. Whatever you request. I am a very big Hungry Box fan. Personally. One of my most watched streamers. There we go.
Victory!
Actually, I'll just hop into games with you guys.
Rematch?
Barbie Fangirl 22 all together since we won't. Alright.
Choose
Alright.
your character.
Toy box was taken. Gotcha. Do you want to do ones like 1v1s or 2v2s? 2v box or toy box, I guess. Sorry, I've been saying that wrong. Collect figures and statues? Sweet. I'm a bit of a collector myself. Doesn't matter. Alright. I'll go ahead and do twos with you. Yep. Let me go ahead and put your guys' names. Alrighty. Toy box, rocking the Velma. I mean, I'll put some bugs.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
I do enjoy bugs. Oh, let me take care of that bot chat. Please ignore the bots. If you don't, you'll get hacked. You'll get information stolen. You'll get all sorts of bad stuff. Let me take that snowball effect. Yes, and tomorrow, chat, we're gonna do another character leveling stream. I am excited. I am very excited. Get a nice long gameplay stream, because we haven't done that in a while. Yesterday was massive though, but barely any gameplay. It was mainly Evo. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Like, even if it wasn't the biggest stream I've done, I still enjoyed watching it a lot. Giving my own 2 cents, is that what they say? On some of the matches. I enjoyed it.
Got my target.
Yeah. This game was crazy to watch at that high of a level. Like, honestly. I think I had more fun watching this game than I've ever had watching Smash.
Time to use a little strategy.
Oh, shit. Probably should have tried and help you out a bit sooner. Yikes. I am struggling to find a kill with this character. I have not played Bugs in a little bit. There we go.
Get over here. Match point. Red team. On target.
You'll regret that.
So enjoy watching Smash more, but only if it's like a good. Gotcha. Yeah, Smash is still a great time.
Point. Blue team.
Oh my god!
Victory.
Of course, as a rabbit, I'm no.
I got the clutch jeans, bro.
Piece of cake. Another victory in the bag.
Continue.
I was afraid I would have thrown. Like, go too deep into the blast zone. I might try Harley.
Choose your character.
Harley Velma's kind of funny.
Oh, this is
I'll have,
just you wait and see.
I'll be able to put the balloon boxes, like, everywhere. Especially a Wonder Woman. Interesting.
Prepare yourself.
Gotcha. I haven't seen him before it's noon. Think they watched Evo? Yeah. Prepare yourselves.
Fingers crossed you
Yeah,
actually
Wonder Woman's
accepted the
definitely got some sauce in doubles. I mean, it's hard to say otherwise. I think she'll be like one of the best characters after the buffs.
It's my lucky rabbit foot.
Guide my hand.
Nine characters max level. Let's go, Righteous. Bro is grinding. Oof.
Oh, that's friggin' hurts, you know?
Need to remember that move for the future.
Yeah, I'm very excited to do more character maxing streams. That'll be a staple every time new characters come out for this game. Oh, what's up, Francisca?
I was swinging giant melons.
Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you're doing alright.
Get out of my hair, rabbit! Heads up! Velma, coming through!
Out of my way.
Match point.
Yeah.
Blue team. Match point. Red team.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to get most characters maxed before then, too. Because, like, that's my main form of content currently.
I'll end you.
Oh, good.
Here's the one!
Oh, no. Aw, that's unfortunate.
Defeat.
Just remembered to like the stream everyone else should do. Hell yeah, Righteous. You love MultiVersus streamers? Love to hear it, Francisca.
Ooh, I can't wait to
Max
visit
out
the
all
fancy
characters, but like
island
maxing out
Wonderland.
TNJ and Bugs is enough. Yeah. Those are two very fun characters.
Let's go.
There's nothing wrong with that, bingo.
Choose your character.
I think it's a very nice skin too. Alright. I still kind of want to try the Harley. What's the ad characters you want in the game? Yeah. Yes, we can, Francisca. We actually have a queue right now, so just go ahead and drop your Warner Bros. Name, and yeah, we can 1v1 whenever we get to you. Hey, yo. Yeah, I'd love to see Scooby in the game.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. Right now, I'm personally saving for the max characters badge, just to flex a bit.
This might be a tough one. Stay strong.
All right, I got you, Francisca. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they how they'd make Scooby work. Oh god. Oh, that didn't do it.
How do you like it? Hell out of that.
Flintstone gummies. That might be the best character suggestion I've heard, Righteous. Low key.
Step it up.
Works like a charm.
Buff Finn.
Never trust a clown and pig pig.
I think after they nerf Backpack, he could I don't know, maybe they could do a little bit to him, because I don't think he's the best in doubles at all, but he is very good in singles currently. Mostly Shaggy and Finn main. I get you.
Ow. Well, that sucks.
They're two great characters. Nice.
Match point. Blue team.
Looking serious.
I haven't been using my balloon box near enough. Good.
Match point. Red team.
Tired of this loony nonsense. Hey, you.
Oh, if I had that down there. Oh no. Need hope. I'm out of options. Shit. Sorry, 2A box.
Bet you can't catch me. How's about you, Nick?
That was definitely my bad.
Thank you.
That's an Iron Giant.
Please, you're too
I
kind.
personally think in doubles he's a great character. Like in the higher half of the cast.
Choose your character.
I don't have a whole lot of time for stream, so I'm only gonna do one set with everybody. Alright. GG's 2A box. Do you want to do 1v1 or 2v2, Ren? I'm guessing 2v2.
I'm cute. I'm fun. I'm gonna
Jake or Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman. Let's see it. We straight girl bossing, bro. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. I might switch to Jake myself, though. I wish my characters were better in doubles, But I might need a doubles main, low key. Aren't we all righteous? Aren't we all? You can, Francisco, but I kind of like just giving everyone a turn with 1v1s or 2v2s. Personally. There's usually not enough people to where like we need to rush through the queue. So we haven't really done a lot of 2v2s, but we have before. Yeah, I like it a lot too, crossover bingo. For a couple of reasons, personally. Is Tom and Jerry good? Tom and Jerry is great. Yes, Tom and Jerry I had at 4th on the tier list. New to the game, sorry. Yeah. The one thing is Tom and Jerry is very difficult to master. So like for starting out, they might not be the best character. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with starting out with hard characters. Just depends on what you like in a video game.
Hope you're ready for some payback.
Chat, my sinuses have been giving me trouble today. It's no fun. Sinuses, allergies, whatever. I don't know. I don't think those two things are interchangeable, but I've always used those two interchangeably. But I'm sure there is absolutely a difference. Oh god. Let me get the bot out of here. Chat, ignore the bots. Unless you're a fan of getting your identity stolen. No, ignore the bots.
Now,
Trust me.
my time to shine.
I was swinging giant mallets when
YouTube is working on getting them under control. But when YouTube says they're working on something, probably means we won't see it till like 2025. So,
it's my lucky rabbit foot.
who knows?
Match point. Blue team.
Oh, neither of those killed. Damn. Oh, he jumped out of the blast zone. Oof.
Harder workouts before breakfast.
Oh, it's a froyo night for sure.
Continue.
Yeah, I think Arya will rise quite a bit, Francisca. She is a very good character. She's just difficult. Mommy Velma. Hey, yo. Alright, I'll give you one more, Ren's. Or Ren, I'll give you one more since they didn't rematch. I don't want to only give you one game. Yeah, one more. I don't want to cut any of you guys short. Yeah, no problem. I usually give you guys 2 sets, but I don't have a crazy long time to stream today. But yeah, tomorrow we should be streaming like all day again. And then Tuesday will probably be a shorter stream. Because I have some stuff I need to do on Tuesday.
Prepare yourselves.
Stick with me, short stack. We'll friggin' roll these chumps.
Ooh, Ren switch into the Arya. Very interesting.
You'll feel this one in the morning.
Ooh. Bit of lag. This game's servers have gotten so much better, chat. Like, one of the small updates they did, I think they fixed some server-side stuff. Because I have not had near as much problems in, like, more recent time. That guy was wildin', bro. He really wanted to charge that.
Not strong enough.
Gotta snap back into action.
Normal rodents.
Gotcha, nerd.
Oof. Harley can actually swear occasionally if you turn it on. She says, "Holy shit, burgers." I think it's very funny that they like aren't holding back on that stuff in this game.
Do you do anything besides unmask fake spirits?
I think games are always very concerned with having like anything like that in the game. There we go.
Victory!
You ever think about joining a gang, Arya? I got an opening for a vicious little cute
Rematch?
like you.
Alright. No one wanted to rematch. Sorry, Ren. GG's, brother.
Choose
Alright.
your
Is It's Noon still here?
Choose your character.
It's Noon. I'll throw him an invite. He said his name was Barbie Fangirl 22. I think that might have been goofing a bit. Oh, what's up, Sumax? Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you've been alright. Alright, so we got you, Francisca. Oh, we can keep hazards on for fun. Yo, if I'm well, I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. There you go. Yeah, I think I'm very comfortable with the tier list we made today. I think I did a much better job than the last one I made. I'm happy with how it went. Alright. Good luck, Francisco.
victor.
I'm cute. I'm fun. I'm gonna kick your teeth in.
I'm a Wonder Woman main? No, I play Harley and Jake. And yeah, if anyone else wants to play 1v1 or 2v or like 2s,
Prepare yourself.
just go ahead and put your Warner Bros name in the chat, and I'll get you guys in the queue. We don't have a crazy amount of time left. I'm streaming until 7:30, but
My roommate thinks I have anger issues.
making sure everyone gets a turn.
You think?
Wonder Woman fins and bugs. Fin and bugs. There's a pretty good combo. Pretty good roster, I'd say. Oof, they got that off. Ah. There we go.
Match point. Blue team.
Yeah, I play on keyboard.
Like I knew that clown lady.
How? I don't know. I've played fighting games on keyboard for like a long ass time now. But Sandstorm and Boomy both play on keyboard. Right? Like, there are a lot of good keyboard players. Some games you can't really play on keyboard. Right? Like, I only play Melee for fun, but if I were to play Melee seriously on keyboard, it just would be an awful idea. Right? But this game isn't too complex. There's not a crazy amount of controls. So keyboard is actually not really disadvantaged. The only thing currently is you can't input a down air without fast falling on keyboard. But I think they'll probably end up adding a way around that. So use PS4 controller. Not bad. Yeah, PS4 controllers are
Victory.
like, they're fine. I mean, there's no disadvantage to playing on any controller. It's just preference.
Aw, Pardon. Did you even try?
Play again. Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you a Jake game too. Usually like to give people
Choose your
both,
character.
like a game with both my mains.
Oh man, good choice. We're gonna have a great time.
GG.
Prepare yourselves.
Alrighty. Jake the dog.
Gotta fight hard, gotta fight good. Gonna fight you like a good guy should.
It is adventure time. Whenever I was going over the characters, I didn't really mention how Jake struggles with attack decay. I feel like that's something I could have brought up. Did not come to mind though. That's my bad. Oof, tipper.
Match point. Blue team.
Hitting the sweet spot with that move is so satisfying. Play Jake sometimes, yeah.
Take this, you ding dong. What's that?
Oof.
Victory.
Yeah, Tactica can be a problem with this character. Alright, GG's Francisca. Been here for an hour and 41 minutes. Yes, sir.
Until there's no one left to punch.
We have been gaming. Chat, I gotta run to the bathroom just real quick. Then we'll get right back into some games. So I'll be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere unless you do. I can't stop you. Whoa, good timing from the bots. Please ignore them, chat. You'll get hacked if you don't. Simple enough. Damn, the bots have not done that before.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Alrighty. Friend request, I gotcha. Whoops. I mean, if anyone wants to play twos with me, I'm down. Just public match twos. You're on a boat with a couple of wankers. You? Alright, I got you, Jean Flores. You're not JK. You? Alright. I'm gonna do Jean first, Francisca, because they haven't gone to play yet. And they asked first. Oh, you're not on yet? Alright. We'll just do... We can game then, Francisca. That's fine. I want to keep the content rolling. Yeah.
Choose your character.
Gonna be fun. Just you wait and see.
Yeah. I'll give you guys, we'll see. I mean, since it's just two y'all that want to play, we can probably do 2 sets each. Oh, no, alright. We'll game in a little bit, John. I have a lot more fun playing 2s in this game, if I'm being honest. Alright, Francisca. Nightbot still thinks I'm speedrunning Minecraft. One day.
Prepare yourself.
One day, Nightbot. The first thing you see on your recommended is how to kill Among Us. Interesting. How do you kill Among Us?
Alongside each other. What a wild. Ain't that a kick in the head?
I'm not getting anything started on these guys. Yeah. Can't really keep the loops going on a platform. Unless your opponent just doesn't DI.
That really rattled my brain cage. I wish I knew my skull.
You're done.
Alright. You never watched a video on Among Us? You can't escape Among Us, bro. It's just not possible.
Heads up!
Match point.
Just
Red
like the
team.
naughty bots. Yeah,
That really rattled my brain cage.
there is no stopping
My
them.
skull.
Tumbling time!
I was swinging giant mallets when you were still in diapers, kid.
Hope you like it!
Oh my god. I thought I was gonna make it. That was bad.
Poor little maroon.
That was very bad. I'm pretty sure I still had like all of my jumps.
I just want to thank Lady Rainicorn.
Continue.
Damn, bro. They were not having it. Ooh, nearly level 30. I don't know if your account level caps at level 30 or not.
Your character.
Sending the clowns, hot stuff!
But if so, that'd be cool. You're gonna go? Alright. GG's, Francisca. Thanks for playing. Yeah, no problem. Nightbot got me covered. Alright. Here's an invite, John. See ya.
Oh yeah!
You can play whoever you want, Sean. I do not mind. Who's the best? It is in twos it is Velma currently. Sumex, ruthless, bro. Zero chill. Yeah, if you skip to around 54 minutes in the stream, you can see my full tier list.
Prepare yourself.
Insane skater. You're sorry. At least you apologized. At least you apologized.
This should be a fine warm-up.
That looks like it hurt.
Wow, she filled that meter fast. We killed it though.
You got insurance, right? Got you, nerd. Quit it.
I gotcha, Sumex.
I'm back. And
I have done that quite a few times as well. Oof.
You're a terrible doctor.
Better than ever.
He was really trying to charge that when he got it. But
I'll end you.
Genius. I should have thought of that.
Match point.
oh god.
Red team.
I'm ready for more.
It's fine. This is still very even. Harley is light though.
Love it. Uh-huh.
Match point. Blue team.
Hey, that's not funny.
Oh god. No. We're good.
Whatever.
Okay. Maybe not. You're at 150. No. Oh, that was close.
Like, who's laughing now?
Play again.
Oh man. The Harley is
Let's
not doing it.
go.
I don't know. It is very difficult to find kills with
Choose
this
your
character. I'll try the Jake.
Arms ready. Buns ready. Look out, bad guys.
Done playing around with the Wonder Woman. I gotcha. Pulling up the Harley. Jean Flores, fellow Harley man. I respect it. Yeah, Wonder Woman's a fun character.
Prepare yourself.
I do enjoy her quite a bit.
Man, is this like the real bad cave?
I was watching Evo on the side. Knee 1 Tekken. Very cool.
This cookie coming up.
Knee's still popping off like a decade later. They've been around for a while.
OMG!
You're more of a 1v1 player, I gotcha.
Unleash that power, Shaggy!
Yeah, ones are fine. I just kind of prefer 1 versus 1 in like other fighting games.
Amazing! Win it!
But I do still play a lot of ones. I'm gonna play a ton of ones whenever ranked mode comes out. I'll probably have some ranked grinding streams.
Really lost
That clown lady scared me.
Match point.
Okay.
Victory.
That was, that went very differently. Did I watch the coin box? I
Not
did.
everyone can do it to it like yours
I
truly.
played in it too,
Don't feel
but
bad.
Continue.
a thunderstorm was going on like during the tournament, and I had very bad connections, so we did not have a great run that stream. They really quit 1-1. Hey, look at that account level, and we got the daily bonus, 200 coins in 1 match.
Choose
Very
your
satisfying.
character.
Account level doesn't cap at 30. All right, good to know. Good to know. And we are getting ever closer to the. Okay. Where is it? Collection badges. The max characters badge. We saving up for this. That's the goal currently. He wanted the bugs to win. There were no bugs. Oh wait, in Coinbox, yeah. Blazy's probably my favorite player to watch in this entire game. Blazy went in that tournament. I was rooting for them too. Alright. Huh. Let's do one more, John, and then
Not gonna be mine
probably gonna wrap it up.
because I'll be doing the punching.
Yeah, that'd be cool, crossover bingo. They have it in Brawlhalla, where you can choose what emote you do when you win or lose. I think it'd be cool in this game too. Ignore the bots, shit. Get them out of here, bastards. I doubt any of you guys are gullible enough to go to whatever the bots are advertising.
Prepare yourself.
I have faith in you to not fall for scams like that.
How can I prove myself against such
Let's get it.
inferior foes?
These clowns are getting hit!
Not a naughty.
Alley-oop. Judo chop, man.
What were they teabagging?
Need to remember that move for the future.
Take this, you ding dong.
Both went for the maze at the same time.
Crowd
Okay.
Lots of fun. Move it in.
I think the Wonder Woman's lagging a bit. Yeah, they definitely are.
Blue team.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, winner.
Yeah, they definitely lagged out. Alright. Not the best way to end it, but
Choose
Olive.
your character.
Olive. Alright, chat. Made a tier list today. And I think I like it quite a bit. Was fun. Very fun stream. Much shorter stream, but I was planning on it being a much shorter stream. Because I just didn't have a lot of time to stream today. But tomorrow, we got more characters to max out. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, we haven't done a character maxing stream in a little while. But stay tuned for that. And until then, see you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Likes, comments, subs. I really do appreciate it. And as always, till next time, I'll see you.